Hello everyone, I am Tacet, and today we are mainly going to be messing with the new troop that came in, of course from the event week. A very interesting golem to say the least. Has some potential, has very high true damage output, it is random but it has a good boost ratio, and it also has a dispel on it so no barrier can get it into it. It has impervious, so you could use it as a back tank against Kraken or just in general. You can use it up front for like Death Touch and stuff like that, whenever that becomes annoying. And it can get a gigantic brown storm, which will create a bunch of browns from the fall, which works pretty good with Gorgolfa. Actually, you should probably go mess with Gorgolfa. I keep saying it works good with Gorgolfa. I haven't actually made a team that uses Gorgolfa with him yet. I should probably go do that. Let's go use this one for now. Stick with a full true damage, work from there. Also, sorry for being a little late. I was watching the dev stream. They ended up showing the new interface, or at least everything that they have done. They said console's getting it tomorrow. So definitely need to get that video out, the best teams video. I'll make sure to do that probably tonight. But yeah, the best teams video. Most of you pretty much already know all of the very annoying things, but we shall do it anyways. Yeah, this is one of the worst metas that have ever existed in a version. So it'll be an interesting video. Actually, that's one of the teams right there for the best teams. What he's using. Okay, he's gonna double green. I want to deny it, and I'm gonna do that by doing so. So we'll let him double, which should almost guaranteed miss with how little green they're actually on the board. Now we can just move that over, double this, and go from there. Nice. Get a Corvesh down. Don't get him any mana. Get another Merilith. And ooh, nope. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, Kraken keeps killing this second Merilith, or this third Merilith, or the third slot, second Merilith. It keeps happening every single time. Whenever I'm up against double Kraken. Ah, there goes that. Ow. Well, that's match. Wow. Even against this team. And there goes Kraken. Doesn't matter if it has impervious if it kills you with 1 billion damages. Wow. Okay. Hello everyone, by the way. Hello SBM. Hello Amber. Hello Strawn. Hello Gothark. Hello JZG. Hello Timothy. Hello Slew. Hello Player Daniels. Hello Nautical. Hello Uthrix. Hello Bridget. Welcome all. Welcome. Well, that didn't work out. That didn't work out. Okay, let me go try Gorgolfa variant. I like how I use it against like the first thing that's going to be horrible against. But yeah, let's go use Gorgolfa variant, see what we can create out of this. So Gorgolfa, got the Golem in there. The Golem, the mighty Golem. Can we build this into all true damage? Let me get a Corvash. I need more brown. I keep not putting enough brown in these teams. So that covers us up to what then? Now we just need a red-green. Problem is, there is not a good red-green. Also, next patch, we'll be able to search based on dual color. Right now, if you type in red, you can only search all the reds, and not like red-green, which we're trying to find right now. But, oh, this Daemona. That wouldn't be horrible, especially against famines. Okay, we'll go through that. Brown-yellow banner, just to get up the quick Gorgolfa. Hopefully it doesn't get Scioned, and we go from there. Sweet, okay, let's get into it. Also, hello Jess, hello Joseph, welcome. Ooh, reds, shiny, very shiny. So we'll do that, get her mana, get the stun. Stun not that important though. Skull, well, he's already no, we don't go for it. He's already stunned, so we don't need to worry about that. We can extra turn and double damage. It does the extra turn if they're a Daemon, which is his entire team, and it does double if they are a Famine, because he's one of the few that's actually a yellow and a Daemon. We need to get Corvash up first, though. Really need to get a kill so we can get the Brown Storm going. Once Brown Storm gets going, Gorgolfa goes crazy. Oh, there we go. So we get the auto turn. Let's throw this down on something. That'll leave it in Corvash range. And now we can just Corvash it and restun it. And now we get the Brown Storm that we need. And now whenever we explode, there's going to be a really good chance of getting an extra turn. Wow, that was basically the same amount of brown as always. That was a fail. But let's go and crystal, and then we can just poke out whatever we end up hitting right now. So that hits that to 1 HP, really. And now we can just poke that for an extra turn. Get the Brownstorm going again. Wow, Brownstorm is not going good for us. Getting very unlucky with it. But I'll get that down. Any extra turn to throw? Doesn't look like one. Not an obvious one if there is one. I did not see it. Okay, it doesn't look like we can get one. We could try for one off the top, but we'll just go Corvash into Corvash. We still have the Storm going, so we can just go Golpa. And wow, 3 explosions in a row, all missed. Oh, we'll go for the poke. Poke. Actually, it didn't really matter what order I did that in. Man, down it goes. The Soulforge has Carnex, Gloomleaf, and Hydra this week. Are they worth it? No. But Dragon Soul is. Oh, you mean on console. Oh. Carnex, Gloomleaf, Hydra. No. None of those are worth creating. But yeah, for PC Mobile this week it is. Because we have a Dragon Soul. Wherever it is. A Dragon Soul. I might need to grind that out later this week. Maybe this weekend. Oh, never mind. This is the same for you guys. Yeah, Carnex, Gloomleaf, Hydra. I wouldn't bother with any of those. Definitely get yourself a Dragon Soul if you haven't, though. And all the Mythics you don't need to bother with either. But definitely get one Dragon Soul. If you don't already have one. This is going to be my goal on my other account, is to get this thing. It is so ridiculously strong. Let's see. What happened with Strawn? You said lucky you. Wait, what happened with Strawn? Oh, you got Elamagrim finally. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, Elamagrim's fun to throw around. Still one of the stronger ones around right about now. Wasted so many resources for the thing. Well, at least you got it. Hello, Humberto. Let's see. And why not use Ural Fairy Mantle with double Marilith with the new Goblin? That could work too. Ural Fairy Mantle, double Marilith with the new Goblin. The biggest problem with that, you generally try not to mix true damage and physical damage. Very occasionally I will, but more often than not, you'll get a lot better value if you don't mix the two. Alright, we'll double the purples there. Need to get this thing unfrozen. We're just gonna have to wait it out. Nope, he's just gonna refreeze. And we don't have an impervious in the back either. Yeah, this is probably gonna be a lose to freeze. There we go, we cleansed on one, though that's not gonna help us win. He doesn't use purple though, so actually we could infinitely purple right now. Infinitely purple. Oh, nope, now we can't. He froze the key troop again. And he got that down. And now it's just Kraken. And then he'll Kraken again, and then we die. Yeah, we lost. But that didn't take long. Not this again. Should we just constantly use this team every single time or something? Every time we throw anything on it, it's like, nope. Absolute no. Why am I still playing this battle? Anyways, it's like, yeah, we could totally take it. Nope, nope, nope. But yeah, it is so annoying, the meta right now. And there's the other one, the double whisk Christine X Queen Mab running around. Why is 4x Dwarven Gate so hard to down? Because it has barrier and it has armor gain, and it only takes 10 mana, and they can just keep cycling between each other. Once you get one of them down, it gets a lot easier to get the rest of them down, though. It's just getting the initial kill is a little bit hard. Also, why on earth did I give that to him? I even saw that just laying there. At least we got our mana that we needed. Problem is we don't have enough of the mana that we needed. Yeah, we'll just take a purple then. Start getting the Golem up. A mighty Golem. Oh yeah, and then we'll get ourselves a crystal. But yeah, the new interface that the devs showed, I do kind of like it. It looks, I do have to say, I do feel like it looks a little bit better. Still don't know why Diamond and, why the Diamond looks so similar to Gem. That I don't understand. Everything else looks kind of cool. We'll see how it pans out. I do like that you can see the whole troop art, too. Because there's a lot of instances in this game where you barely even get to see the troop art for every single troop. Because it's hidden so much by the frame. And they do have more of an open frame concept for it. Next patch, so that you can easily see all of it. Alright, well, we'll let him Christine X there. I can't really do much about it. Also, why on earth am I still using the Desdemona variant of this team when we're up against not Damon? We don't even have a yellow on the enemy team. Okay, well, we can take a skull there. Guess we'll go for it. We can go for the full drop as well. We'll get the kill, get another kill. Desdemona's kind of useless in this composition. So we'll just hold her for now. Ah, that's summon. Why couldn't he be yellow? Well, Desdemona, we could pretty much just leave as is. Okay. So let's go get ourselves a bolt then. I'll just get rid of this little area. Nice, it did hit what we needed. Perfect. I think that was the only one that could even kill it as well. Get a Corvash in, get a Gorgolfa, go from there. And we do still have that Brown Storm going as well. Get another Corvash, and let's match. Hey, Desdemona, you get to do something. Look at that. And down it goes. What troop card display is really good? Oh, the whole troop card display is really good, yeah. Thought that was a question. Gorgolfa with 3 times Golem. I don't think that many Golems would work, but we'll go try it. Do I even have that many Golems? I think I might have exactly that many Golems. Let me see. Yes, it is. I have 3. I had a feeling someone would suggest something like this, so I got exactly 3. Oh, was this the gates that you were talking about earlier? Are a lot of people running it? I haven't been doing any battles today, other than earlier this morning. So when I was doing my battles, basically no one actually had their team set up yet. But yeah, are a lot of people running 4 times Dwarven Gate? Because the brown-purple from Broken Spire would probably be pretty good against it. It does double damage to them, and it has ability that does more damage, and it has a skull capability of doing double. So it'll be a pretty good counter to them. Okay. Might be a little bit harder to take this out with what we're using. I'm gonna need to keep poking their shields down with Gorgolfa and going from there. Let's go ahead and get the first explosion. They're gonna get so much armor, but the biggest issue here... Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of an issue. How on earth are we gonna get through with the team that we're using right now? We can... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Wrong one. Oh well, looks like we gotta go for it. This is not what I want to cast though. We'll just get that down. Go get Gorgolfa. Yeah, it's gonna be so hard for us to actually kill this with what we're using right now. It might even be almost impossible, because we'd have to hit the same troop twice and get lucky enough for that to actually happen. That or just take every single skull we see, which would also be bad because he has stone skin. Let's see how lucky we can get. Okay, we'll throw number 1. Oh wait, never mind. Duh. It has Dispel. Keep calling it Cleanse as well. It has Dispel, so we don't actually need to worry about the barrier. I forgot. I forgot. It's because it normally doesn't come into play, so it's like, oh yeah, it won't matter. And it's like, oh, never mind. Never mind, never mind. Okay. Well, let's go throw down, I might as well just keep throwing this guy down then. Get another kill. Move that up. Get another 2 down. Gold distract. And that's pretty much match. No one can hide from the gems. I'm just waiting to see like a gigantic laser coming out. And takes it out. Yeah, the new user interface looks pretty cool. Yeah, it ends up dispelling before it hits. You just missed the kingdom crest on the troop. You can see why they removed... Yeah, no one really knew what it was. Like, everyone who needed to know what kingdom the troop was from didn't know what the actual thing represented. Also, we are getting the Guild War change next patch. Or at least, not the full change, but the change that allows us to, basically to incentivize using different defend teams in Guild Wars. They are not doing anything yet to address it in PvP, but they did say that they are going to add some kind of incentive system to PvP as well, to not next patch, but in the future. They will be adding some kind of incentive system to PvP as well to encourage people to kind of get away from constantly using the meta over and over again, which of course we've been seeing run absolute everywhere. There isn't anywhere that it doesn't get run. So I can't believe that one of the best variants of this team is actually just triple Golem. Too bad the Storm didn't stack. Could you imagine a triple Brown Storm? It's like 90% of everything that drops is now brown. Okay, we could actually still lose this. Actually, no, we can't. Never mind. We can lose Gorgolfa, but we can't really lose the battle. Because Queen Map's the main damage source, and she's not really going to do much. Alright, let's go get the double crystal. Get a little poke. That kills that out. Another brown storm, and it doesn't use any brown anymore, which is beneficial to us. Get that down so we get scroll distracted. Get our mana back up. And just keep crystaling. And worst comes to worst, we'll have triple of him left, even if we lose Gorgolfa. Then we get another one right up there. Or wherever he lets us take it. And that's the last Gorgolfa we get. Oh, nope, never mind, we get one more. Oh, nope, we get one more. Oh, nope, we got one more. No, it's, yeah. That's the end of those. Get another one, a little poke. I really love this thing's boost ratio. It has, I believe, the second highest single target in the game for true damage. The highest is, I believe, Jotnar, if I'm not mistaken. Even though he's kind of useless, he does have one of the highest once he gets all of his boost ratio in. And down it goes. Just like chipping them down with the extra turns, yeah. Oh, with the Plague. Oh, the triple Plague Valkyrie. I have done that before. It takes a very, 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 very long time. But the team is surprisingly good. Mainly because it's so ridiculously protective. Because you have Impervious, you have constant stat reduction. And assuming they don't have abilities that, or if they do have abilities that scale heavily on magic, they're going to lose all their magic at a very quick pace. With a full Plague team, it only takes like probably 5 turns to get their magic all the way down, which isn't that long at all. Should be able to do that across an entire team. Okay, so starting off, I think we can keep going for Gorgolfa mana, even though we kind of already have some of his. Only real issue here is we don't use that much color. Only using 3. So if we're not getting in this 3, we're not really progressing anywhere. Not to mention we keep targeting blue, yet we don't even use blue for anything. Okay, we'll go through the Gorgolfa. We don't have a storm yet, but we'll get a kill soon. Not gonna drop anything particular. We're just gonna go in, go into the mana. We'll get this. That'll be enough for Gorgolfa. Get a nice little poke in, and keep it going. The mighty Dragon Soul, 20 damage per shot. That's not gonna matter too much, even though that is a lot of damage. Extra turn. Where are you? I don't see any. Let's go for the quad. And get some of our mana off the top. Gorgolfa, go from there. Ow. If I'm not careful, Dragon Soul's gonna kill me soon. Or the KrissTigger is. Nothing's actually dying on the enemy team. We keep poking them, but nothing dies. Yeah, we die next turn. Not a single one got killed. I think he hit every single possible option on the enemy team, yet has not actually killed a single one of them. Oh, we finally killed one, but a little late. Dragon Soul will kill. Yep. No protecting against that. Impervious won't help you there. Do I have 3 plagues? Do I have 3 plagues? I have 8 plagues. We have more plagues than we know what to do with. We can make a full team of plagues, then make another full team of plagues. That's how many plagues we have. Yeah, I can go do Valkyrie triple plague. Valkyrie might take a little while though. It'll be like a 5-minute battle almost, depending on what we're up against. It's like if I could spell correctly. Plague. Also, the search options are going to be a lot better next patch, by the way. Going to be very nice. Or at least compared to what it is now, it's going to be very nice. Also, the banners have finally been changed too. We will no longer have to deal with that very, very annoying click by click by click by click interface. Also, hello, Anthony. Welcome. And also, if anyone has any teams, questions, things you want me to do, let me know. Also, hello, Adrian. Welcome. Oh, yeah, using a Ragnagord would work too. They both essentially do the exact same thing for the most part. The main reason I like using it with a Valkyrie is you'll have a better chance of getting landing or extra turns. Because with a Ragnagord, you're not actually putting stuff onto the board that will allow you to instantly get extra turns. You're just exploding the board to get a bunch of mana. And while you will get a lot of mana, you won't get as much extra turns, which give 9 stat reduction to the entire enemy team per extra turn. But yeah, it is extremely disable-ish. Disable-ish? Is that even a word? It disables the enemy team very hard. The only problem with it is it's very, very leisurely slow relative to other options that exist. At least he's the one surprising thing about him, though. Ever since they kind of started nerfing all of the other mythics, or not the mythics, but all of the other Apocalypse troops. He is the only troop out of any of them in the Apocalypse that has the capability of doing 2x skull damage. There used to be like 3 or 4 of them. Now it's only Plague, surprisingly. I don't know exactly why they kept nerfing all of them, but it has made Plague into the only one that can actually do it, which is kind of odd. But let's go get our double Plague. I'll let him cast. Let him to get that down. Skull, we can go get a kill right here, so I guess we'll go for it, since both of those... Wait, I didn't kill? Oh, never mind. I guess it didn't have any stats there. But, wow, that's funny. We have a full-blown mana shield protection because of the mana shield there and all the imperviouses. So no mana burn against us. We'll go take a red there, take a yellow, go from there. He'll throw a Valkyrie. It's going to be stopped slightly by the Plague. We'll move that down just to make sure he doesn't get an extra turn, or at least reduce his chance. He still ended up getting one, though, unfortunately. Skull will get a kill. I prefer going Valkyrie mana, though. Okay. Oh, there we go. Well, there we go. We got both done at once. Perfect. And we got some HP reductions, and down it goes. Yeah, that's triple Plague. I feel like its win rate would actually be pretty high against a lot of what gets used right now. Against Kraken team, you'd probably shift it up by 1. Actually, let's see what it does against Krakens. I'm kind of curious. Kraken still gets a lot of value, though. The main way you take out a Kraken is just by killing it. And this team likes to go very slow, not quick. Gotta kill Kraken quick to make sure it doesn't really do much. And we can't stun its trait, so even if we had a stun. But we'll go through the Browns. Get ourselves a disease. At least that'll make him get his ability up quicker. I still need to make sure he doesn't get extra turn spam, though. Oh, it's starting. Okay, good, he missed. So we'll throw Plague number 1. Take the red if it's still there, kind of. Move that up. Have a little poke. Get Plague number 2. Nice, to hit HP on one of them that we needed it to. Get it on the yellow there. Drop it. No, move it over. There we go. Nice, we got the green from the Cascade. And what do we need to move? Take the blue over. Get another Plague. Nope, no HPs. That does absolutely nothing to us. Take a Skull. And he has no attack, he has no magic, he has no nothing. Let's see. Let's take a green. What else we need to move around? Take another green. Let's take a red, let him Skull. Get that down. And can we get a double HP hit? How lucky can we get? Actually, let's not do that yet. Now we will do that. Double HP, go. Okay, we got 1. We don't have a drop for that. We don't have a Skull we can take. What's the game plan here? Nope, that is not a Skull. That doesn't do anything to us. Trying to make him give us a Skull. Or her, I should say. Come on, Skulls. There you are. It's a matter of time. But there it goes. Does beta version have the new UI? That is a good question. I actually do not know. I haven't actually tested it. Since they showed it on their own thing, I guess it wouldn't hurt for us to go check it just once real quick. Let me go do dungeons first, though. But yeah, we could go check it for like 1 second. Just to see if it does, and then I'll mess around with it later. Though we're gonna have it in a couple days, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see. Well, we'll go claim all. And they literally just showed it on their stream. I could claim all that. Oh, I still haven't contributed to the guild yet, have I? I just realized that. No, I haven't yet. Also, I accidentally misclicked earlier when I was doing my things. I accidentally clicked HP an additional time, and I wasted 25 gems. I might as well just max them out or something. Since we're the Paragon this week, I'm not quite sure. I don't know, no one above me actually ends up getting any more benefit. It would only be going to myself if I end up getting any of them. Technically, as a Paragon, you could just go straight zeros and you'd probably be perfectly fine because you're getting the stats from everyone else who's doing it in your guild. Oh, that reminds me. Do we still need a person? Oh, I almost forgot about that. I might need to go recruit someone. Let me see. What's his name come back yet? I would need to check my roster. I'll kick him instantly if not. Nope, he hasn't. Yeah, we gotta kick him. He's been out for 7 days and he didn't do last week's Guild War. Sorry, Crywolf. Okay, so we do have 1 slot available. Anyone want the guilds? We have 1 slot. We have 1 spot. 29 out of 30s. But yeah, if anyone wants to come join us. Wait, why does it still say 30 out of 30? But yeah, if anyone wants to come join us, we do have 1 spot available. Yeah, there it goes. The requirements are 1 million gold, 300 trophies, 1,500 seals, 30 Guild War battles, and level 3 sentinels. If any of you can do that, we do have 1 spot available. Oh, happy birthday, Maximuse! Congrats! Very nice. Doing anything special? Or did you do anything special, I should say, because it's probably like almost over by now. But yeah, happy birthday! Yeah, my birthday's coming in, actually it's right around the corner. Actually, my birthday is like coming out of nowhere this year. 1, 2, 3 weeks from now. Actually, a little less. It's, November 4th. So that's, what, 2 Saturdays from now? No, 3 Saturdays from now. Oh, that's funny. We're going to be streaming that day, too. We're going to be streaming the day that, that my birthday is. Well, I'll probably celebrate it later in the day. Actually, I'll need to double check on that. It depends if my mom has off or not, what my schedule will be for that day. We're either doing a morning stream like we normally do, or we're going to be doing afternoon stream. It really depends what her schedule is, because I need to plan it based on that, because she won't be able to like take off from her job. Whereas mine is a little bit more flexible to actually switch than hers. Let's see. Birthday codes? Unfortunately, Salty, I have no clue why, did not give me more. I could go give the one that they posted during the previous stream. Surian, Rocks? Wasn't it Rocks? Sirranrox? I forgot something there. Is there an I forgot? Surian? I believe this was the code from earlier, right? From their stream. But yeah, Salty didn't give me any more yet. I should probably go message her again on the forum. But, let's see. Yeah, she still hasn't given me any. What are you doing, Salty? Not giving me the codes. Yeah, I'll go message her again real quick. I messaged her earlier. She didn't give me anything last week either. She's ignoring us. Yeah, we're fresh out of codes. We just ran out last Sunday. I already gave her messages since then. I gave her one last Monday before we ran out, and I gave her one this Monday when we ran out. Let me see. I'll go try contacting her again. At Salty. Hello, Salty, you there? There we go. Okay. Well, hopefully she'll give us something, but... Oh, it's already expired? Yeah, it was one of the runic codes, too. They always give out runic codes during their stream. It's like a normal one, except it gives one of every single runic trait stone as well, which is kind of nice. Now we'll throw down purples. Let's see. Do we even need to move here? Like that one. Get our manas, go from there. This beta version... Oh yeah, let me go do dungeons so I can go check the beta version real quick. Just so I can show you guys. They already showed it on their own thing, so I'm pretty sure it would allow me to do it. I think. Pretty sure. We'll see. But yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't. Like earlier, the only reason they didn't want me earlier was because they were still doing a bunch of stuff with it and they didn't want it being publicly shown yet. But they literally just already shown it on their own stream. So I'll go check to see if it is up. I don't think it is though, but it's worth checking. Because I'll be able to explain basically what they explained during their stream. We'll basically do a rundown of our own, going over what's being changed. Won't be any different than what they explained, but it'll be from my perspective. Okay, well, we'll go throw down the Kraken. Queen Mab in there. Get the skull. And that's pretty much match. Okay, so let's go do the dungeon so we can go check that real quick. And then we'll switch it back to the normal game. What stream is that? Oh, they stream on their Twitch. They've been doing that every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's basically 1 hour before my stream, sometimes even run slightly into my stream. But they basically do it right before we stream on Mondays. Yeah. And Surian was even there, who's the lead developer. It was Surian and Salty on stream today. That's why I was actually a little bit late, because I was watching that, and then got sidetracked and then didn't set anything up, and then, yeah. So we were a few minutes late. Okay, let's go to dungeons. I feel like Monday's the easiest way to forget to do dungeons, because generally, when I do dungeons, I do it simultaneous to Guild Wars. But on a Monday, you don't do Guild Wars, so it's like, oh yeah. And then I just forget. Can we get away with Bomba? I want to try and see. I really need to figure out a better team that runs through dungeons quicker. I know dungeons are already ridiculously easy, but we need to make them even easier. No, I actually didn't need harder, but while they're easy, I need to find a way to just crush them even quicker than what I normally do. And something like that works. The only problem is I don't think I can do that to every single battle. We did it to the first one at least. Let's see if we can get away with it. I don't think we can, though. Did you miss anything on their stream? Yes, you missed a lot. They actually covered something pretty big on their stream. Basically, the whole next patch they ended up covering. Well, not in like great detail, but they showed like the interface and stuff like that. They didn't overhaul all the interface yet, but they overhauled a good majority of it. Also, kingdoms and everything like that look extremely different than what they were before. Okay, I need just like one more little poke of mana, and that's match. Okay, let's see if we can get away with doing this on the final battle. Oh, is that the video of their stream? Yeah, the one that was just posted is, I guess, their stream, I would assume. Oh, is it past its uses? Aw. Well, hopefully Salty will give us some. She should still be in the office. They literally just streamed. So, hopefully she'll notice. Alright, one more AoE will do to win. Just need to get that last little bit of mana. And that's match. Oh no, we didn't surge! What is this madness? Okay, well, let's just keep poking until we can maneuver to a mana. There we go. And that's match. There we go. Okay, so let's go, see... that's that noise. It's like one of those slide whistles. But let's go claim our little reward thingy. And, okay, on to the beta and see if we can go and show you guys everything. And if not, then we'll just go back to what we were just doing. Okay, let's go exile that. Oh yeah, it's going to look like a big red, or red. I don't know my colors. A big black screen for a moment. 1 second. It will take about a minute for it to load back and forth. So let me just go do that real quick. View games library. Gems of War, beta version, so we can see if we can see the interface, properties, beta, Unity. Okay. And now we wait. Wait, what? It didn't download at all. What? Maybe they're doing it off a different beta. It didn't do any downloading. It might be the exact same version. Because it doesn't have the new loading screen. No, it's not going to show the new interface. Because they had a new loading screen on theirs. Nope, it's exactly the same. Odd. But it didn't even have a loading. That was weird. I guess both versions are exactly the same now at this point. Let's see. Well, yep, it's exactly the same. Oh, that was anticlimactic. It doesn't even change. They're both the exact same version now as this current moment in time. At least until they do a different beta thing for it. It could just be because it's the previous code for the older beta. Let's see. Oh, Salty made some other posts. You just realized some of you may not be aware of the Gems of War streams. Oh, they just made an announcement on the Gems of War streams. Salty, give me the codes. I wonder what would happen if I private message her on Steam. She just made a post on Steam like 4 minutes ago. Let's see if I can go get her to go get me invite codes. Let's see. Salty. Salty. Okay, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hopefully she'll reply. That's the only place I know at this point, because the forum isn't working. So we'll make it work that way. Anyways, where were we? Where is the... Oops. I was just trying to move my stream interface, thinking it was the game because it shows the exact same thing. Fail. Anyways. But yeah, if you guys have anything you want me to go over, let me know. Later this week, I need to designate a day this week to grinding my other account. We might do a longer stream on one of the days to basically max out our Let's Play account Soulforge. And if not max out, at least get it to level 9, because we need a Dragon Soul. There's no way we're leaving this week without a Dragon Soul on our Let's Play account. It's just not happening. It must leave with one. You should try the Discord. I have not used the Discord for ages. I probably should, though, because I know she is on it quite a bit, quite often. Same as a few of the other devs. Mainly the Salty, though. But yeah, I probably should start using that. I've never been a huge fan of using that. Discord, that is. It's why my own guild doesn't have a Discord. Well, technically we did, but then it lasted for, like, no time at all, because no one bothered using it, including myself. Let's see. Go throw down Browns. Get herself a nice big guard's avatar. See what else we have to move. Pretty much everything. Wow. Getting a lot of value there. We'll let him take the skull, even though he gets okay value, but throw that down. Nice little poke. Oh, wait. Why am I using this against a Kraken? It's actually a bad team to use against Kraken because it hits the last 2 slots. And of course that will just keep hitting us every single time. So we'll get that. Get a little bit of pokes, and might not be able to get up. We're gonna need to take that up. I just have to start using what they're using. Really don't want to have to shift to the meta. But we will if we must. Okay. So we'll get another guard down. Now we can get a nice little pick off here. Extra turn from the sky, or not the sky, from right there, I mean. And down it goes. She's a lot active on Discord too. Easier to contact her. Oh, maybe I should start doing that then. Isn't there private messaging on Discord too? I could start doing that. Let's see. Has she replied back to either yet is the question though. Let's see. Oh, never mind. That's the wrong chat. Let's see. Go in there. Oh, good. She's sorting it out now. Yes. Okay. We might get a redeem code before the end of the stream. Might. No promises, but we're waiting on Salty. If Salty gives it to us, we shall have it. But yeah, we are waiting on the Salty for that, so hopefully she will have code for us. But yeah, we are working on that. She got this. She had to leave early yesterday, so that's why, or that's what she said, why she wasn't able to do it. But now she's ready, and we'll be able to. Also, I asked for the Merlantis troop art too, so hopefully she'll have that. I'll get to see what all the Merlantis troops look like. I probably won't be able to post them as spoilers, unfortunately, but I'll get to see what they look like. But yeah, we'll have that all on Friday to go over. There's a lot of content we'll have to go over on Friday. We might even get the patch prior to that too. They didn't give a designated date yet, but it is likely happening very, very soon, TM. And they said console's getting it tomorrow, supposedly. Where to move? I want Valkyrie or reds, red or yellow. How much we can do with this board? I guess we take green just to make sure he doesn't get it, or at least prevent him some. There goes barriers. Barrier I don't need to worry about as much because we can just Kraken clear it. Good, he missed, so we pretty much just win then. He misses, we win. Good strategy there. And just put... Oh wait, I should have taken those greens. Ooh, that could have been a full Kraken too. How did I miss that much green just sitting there on the board? Okay, we'll go move that down. Move that one down for the extra turn. No Queen Mab yet, but we can throw a Kraken. Let's move that. Let's not miss it this time. I do see that extra turn, but I deliberately want to keep the blue on the board. Somehow still don't have 13. There we go. Still don't have 13. Made even less by doing that. Oh, that missed. Okay, good. It did not get a Devour. It gave us blues, and down it goes. Oh, Leah already posted them? Oh, I didn't even realize that. Wow, she's quick. Let's see. Oh, I thought you meant on the website, but yeah, she posted on her thing too. Oh, nice. Never mind. She did this 9 hours ago. I didn't see that earlier. Very nice. She's on top of all the things. Well, let's go over them right now then. We might as well. Because these are probably the version that they're actually being set out in as well. Because the versions that we saw earlier were like their kind of development versions, but at this point, whatever they look like now is likely what they're going to be released as. Let me go bring that up. It'd be a good time to. So let me go make the text bigger so it's not like microscopic. And yeah, let me go over these. Might as well, so everyone can see, as well as the people who are watching after the fact. I know I normally forget about the people watching after the fact normally. Because I assume it's a pretty small margin of people, but I don't know for sure how many people actually do watch like the entire stream afterwards. But now would be the time to watch, because here's all the new troops. Because I know some people might just leave it on in the background or something. Anyways, so here's the best you can do. Spell descriptions are even more preliminary than usual, as you had to try to work backwards from the mechanics instead of using text provided by IP2. Take these with a grain of salt. Okay, so these might still be changed, but let's still read through all of it. Pinchers, 10 blue. Deal magic +1 damage to the first and last enemy. Swap their positions with one another. Very interesting, because generally your last slot does not like being in first, and your first slot does not like being in last. So that could be quite devastating to several teams out there, because you'd just be able to switch both of the positions very, very easily. Only takes 10 mana too. At least it doesn't have an automatic extra turn. And Cunning, it's immune to Hunter's Mark, and has Armored, so traits are pretty bad at least on it. So it's probably not going to be used much, but definitely an interesting utility. The Hippocampus, the Strong Current, a 11 green-yellow. Destroy a row of gems. Give magic +1 life to a random ally, boosted by blue gems destroyed at a 3-to-1. So, not really that much then. You're almost better off just using Centaur. It's almost the same thing except damage, but 7 mana cost. It doesn't have a boost ratio, but that's not going to make that big a deal. It's also really random since it's a random ally. So, similar to Unicorn, I don't think that's really going to get used at all. Also, its traits are pretty bad. Next one, the Kutani. It is Trident Strike. Green-brown. Nice, another green-brown. That might be useful. Deal magic +3 damage to the target enemy, and half of that to adjacent enemies. That's a pretty common mechanic that's kind of just being brought into the game now. It's kind of like a Rhinax, except useful and not useless for only 1 mana cost more. And it also submerges itself, which of course protects it from full AoE for until it actually does another ability. So yeah, that could be quite useful. It's definitely not going to be used up front, that is for sure. Though I don't know why they keep giving these things skull-oriented abilities. Like, they gave the previous one that has Submerge Stone Skin, which likes to be used up front. They didn't give this guy Attack, which likes to be used up front. So, yeah, not quite sure what they're doing with that. They keep giving troops that have Submerge traits that make them want to be used up front, yet anything with Submerge would always want to be used in, like, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th slot, never in 1st. Because when you take a skull, you leave your Submerge instantly. A Lamprey, Water Maul, a green-blue, 12 mana cost. Deal magic +4 damage to a target. No, another Devour! 30% chance to devour the target if it uses blue. Okay, it only targets blues. It only targets blues. Though if it's a blue day, that is going to be annoying. But still, yeah, 30%. That's actually not too high of a Devour, particularly since it's targetable only on blues. So I guess that's actually not going to be that bad. It has Merfolk Slayer too, which is kind of cool. I believe it's the only troop in the game with Merfolk Slayer. Let's see, anything else? And immune to Devour, so another one that has nice immune. And Stealthy. Oh! That actually is somewhat relevant, the fact that it has Stealthy. If I'm not mistaken, it is the first Devour in the game that has Stealthy on it. So that could start to become an issue a little bit. It's not going to be that overpowered, though, because it can only target blue. If it could target everything, that would be a little bit more of an issue with the combination of traits. But since it's only blue, you can easily avoid it by just not using blues against it, at least other than in Guild Wars. A Merfolk Dragon. Now, that looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. Is this the legend? Yeah, this is a legend from the kingdom. Nice. Dispel all enemies, so another Dispel. Deal magic +1 damage to all enemies, so another full AoE, which is basically what almost all dragons do. Boosted by blue gems on the board at a 3-to-1 ratio, and knock the front troop to the back. So yes, they did end up adding a viable troop that now switches the positions of the enemies. This is the first 100% viable troop that can reposition the enemy. They're really nice. It has immune to stun, immune to devour, and submerge. Oh, it just mass submerges itself. I don't really see that being too useful though. Since it would never really leave some. Oh no, it would because of its ability. Never mind, it would leave submerge. Okay, so yeah, it actually would be somewhat useful. I wonder what 3 of these would look like, or 4 of them. 3 of them with like a mana generator or something, like a Valkyrie. That'd be fun to mess around with. And an ultra rare. This is probably the one that's coming after the week. Oh no, never mind. There's another one down here too. Yeah, this is probably the one that's coming after the week, I believe. So Roaring Seas, a red-blue, 13 mana cost, deal magic +2 damage to the target enemy and 1 other random enemy. Doubled if they are silenced, and silence the 2 enemies. Very nice, and they're silenced. There are very few silences currently available. And it has Impervious too, so an Impervious silence. I believe that's the first thing with Impervious that has the ability to silence, so that's also pretty nice. And it gets a double, which is definitely much better than just doing a single. Single silences are almost useless in the game, but doubles are like the minimum that you can do that's actually somewhat useful. Sea Witch, Pull of Sorrow, blue-purple, 14 mana cost, dispel all enemies, another dispel, decrease a random skill for all enemies by magic +1, so a little bit like a plague, boosted by, as well as that other green-purple that I think has a 10 mana cost and makes a purple storm, and explodes all blue gems. Oh, that makes it a lot more relevant though. It's kind of like a Poison Master then. It's like a Poison Master combined with that green-purple from Suncrest as 1 troop with a higher mana cost. Interesting. Also has Water Link, which could come in handy. And yeah, I believe that's all of them then. Sweet. So that looks like the entirety of the Merfolk Kingdom that is coming this Friday. So we'll definitely mess with all of that. Looks like all Dragon Team will have an upgrade, as well as which one is it? There we go. As well as just some movement-based troops that are going to actually be useful for once. Given that Dust Devil is basically the only thing that can even really do it right now. There are a few other options, but that's the only viable one as this current moment in time, and even that's barely viable. So now we'll have more options for that. Sweet. Okay, let me go read through chat that I haven't actually been able to look at the entire time because I wasn't able to see it looking at all that. Yeah, the dragon is really good. You can also see the troop for next Monday if you scroll down a bit. Oh, let me go see. I won't bring it back up. Actually, we could bring it back up. Let me see. Where is it? I don't see it. Up there it is. Up there's the one on next Monday. Never mind. Oh, that was everything that's coming with the kingdom. Oh, let me go to the next Monday one. Never mind. Let me go bring this back up. Aha. Sweet. Okay. Nice. So there's a troop art for him. The Wave Rider. A yellow-blue, so you get to stock up on all the yellow blues you'll ever need because it's an epic troop, I believe, right? Yeah, it's epic. So since it's an epic, you'll be able to get 2 arcanes for every 400 you spend, meaning 200 glory per arcane. Very good value. It has a Merfolk Shield, Icy Death. Oh, another Death. It creates a blue storm on, when it kills an enemy. Oh. What's his ability? Did I even read it? Barrier and submerge the target ally and give them magic +3 armor. Yeah, this is going to be used with Justice Team. First slot Justice Team. Oh, gosh. Actually, I don't think he's ever even going to cast his ability, though. But the fact that he can make an Icy Death is really relevant for a Justice Team. As well as for Kraken Team, surprisingly. No, Kraken's going to get more powerful. But, yeah, that's going to be pretty annoying. Getting such an easy Icy, or an Ice Storm onto the board. Getting a bunch of blues. It's the only really relevant trait he has, though. His ability is also pretty lackluster, just being able to barrier and submerge an ally. For 12 mana, and, well, I guess you gain some armor, too. You know what? There is one thing that would be good on. A pure blue team Rowan would actually be pretty nice. Pure green team Rowan is decent at the moment, ever since Heronif was added to the game. But this guy might make pure blue Rowan also a viable option. So as newer game players, it might actually be something that would work out pretty well. Though you would need the Icy Death, which is his second trait, but you'd probably be able to get all the trait stones for free from the actual event week itself. But anyways, yeah, he does look useful. His traits are definitely looking more useful than his actual ability, though. Just the Icy Death alone is enough to make him useful, just because of how useful blues are. It's the same thing that will happen when a green death occurs. I don't believe there is one. There's a few different deaths at the moment. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to bring them all up. I forgot. There's not a way to do it. But I believe there's purple, there's blue off of him, and there's red? Yeah. Red off Infernus. Purple off of that one troop I can't think of at the moment, and blue off of him. And brown off the one that just got added. That's 4 of them at the moment then. But yeah, we're still missing the other 2 colors. Green and whatever I didn't mention. We're still missing as on-death storms. On-death storms are particularly useful because it's a way to put a storm onto the board without actually wasting your turn. You don't get it immediately, but once you kind of get going, you just keep perpetually keeping the storm. Since it lasts for 8 turns, that's 4 of your own turns, and you just have to keep killing, and you'll likely be able to kill at least 1 enemy every 4 turns, generally. That's not particularly hard to do in most cases, unless you're really falling behind the enemy. Let's see. Well, I'll go for the red, get Justice up, go from there. When are they going to add a red troll? I do not know. I have not the slightest clue, though he will be used a lot whenever they do. Right now, Forest Troll, I think, is the most used at this current moment in time, mainly because of its synergies that it currently has, but there's a lot of synergy for the red troll as well that will end up getting developed. And that's a match. Look at the Krakens go. Kraken power. Yeah, I don't think Kraken's getting nerfed next patch, surprisingly. Better. Something better happened to it. Kraken, Wisp, and actually those are probably the biggest 2 outliers. Most other things that might be annoying right now, like Queen Mab, for example. She's annoying, but she doesn't need a nerf. Let's see. Sea Witch is better than Plague? Oh, I didn't even look at its stats. Yeah, it's only 14 mana cost, so it's what? It's 8. No. It's 8 lower mana cost than Plague, so if it has a very similar number to it. Plus it does even more than Plague. Not to mention Disease and Poison are like basically the worst 2 buffs or debuffs you can put onto an enemy. So yeah, I could definitely see her being better than it. I didn't actually double check the stat line compared to a Plague though. It's a little bit hard when you see it as a magic plus like 1 or something like that, because you don't know how much magic they're going to have. Though I guess it did show it on the thing, so I didn't actually check her number compared to his. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's stronger than Plague. Plague is really, really bad. The only really good thing about Plague is he has Impervious. That's about the only thing really going for Plague. And what else can we get down there? And that's almost match. I forgot it doesn't take any damage from the Queen Mab because of the Impervious. Hello, Onizaki! Welcome. Welcome, welcome. But if anyone else has anything else you want me to go over, just let me know. But yeah, we won't be able to go over the visual interface since we don't have it off the beta. They did end up going over on their stream, though. Someone posted a link to it earlier. Let me go get that link again. Let me see. Where'd it go? Okay, maybe I can't find a link from earlier. But yeah, if you check the Gems of War's Twitch, they end up doing a stream on the new interface that's coming soon. Console's getting it tomorrow. PC Mobile is getting in the next few-ish days. They didn't give any confirmation, but they did say that's coming, like, yeah. They're trying to get it out in a few days, but they're not 100% sure if they will or not. And there goes Wisp, there goes Wisp, there goes extra turn, there goes KrissTigger. At least it didn't remove blue, so we can just go from there. Get rid of the color we don't use, get rid of all that, and now we can just run rampant. Move that over, get a kill. Put this down. Don't miss. Good. Not enough blues yet. Let's use this on red, even though that's one of the colors we need. But we can easily just take the yellow right there. Get a nice queen map down. Skull it. Dead. Actually, I could have just taken a skull. I didn't even need to do that. There you go. Thank you, Henny. Yeah, the one that Henny posted is the one. Also, SBM. You guys are more on this than me. Thank you, guys. Very helpful. Let's see. Oh, you're Takuma. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. You just shortened it to the, simply to the other name. I see. But glad you could join us. Alright, well, take the browns down. Get herself a red surge. Oh, that is not a red surge. It would have been full mana if it was. Now we gotta waste a whole turn just to take red. Oh, and we got a blue cascade, which normally would be good, but that's actually bad because of how few blues were on the board. I need every single one to actually be on it so we can actually turn it. Oh, perfect. That was really lucky on the top right there. So we'll get to utilize that. Did we take these blues? I'm leaning towards a no. I actually want to use this on red instead of skull. Try to get our mana back up. And then from here we can start using on skulls and stuff. Throw a Kraken down. Kind of misses, but he's frozen, so it's not going to matter as much. Get the damage down. Get the Valkyrie on purple, it looks like. Get the Valkyrie right back up, which just used. And throw this on skulls. Ooh. Okay, you got some value there. Luckily he's frozen though. Good, we got one blue drop. We can throw that now. And that is pretty much a match right there. Do this on the yellow. Oh, wait. Oops, we're entangled. I did that to try to kill it. Fail. Tacet, we still need a new member for our guild. I know. Chat is tanked with requests at the moment. But yeah, I did end up mentioning earlier if anyone wants to join. We still have one spot because I had to go kick the one that was inactive. But yeah, if you can do 1 million gold, 300 trophies, 1,500 seals, 30 Guild War battles, level 3 sentinels, we have one spot. Even if you can't do that, but you can do like relatively close, we could keep you for a week if you don't mind staying in the guild for simply a week. We have done that in the past too, when we needed the last minute recruits. But yeah, let me know if anyone is interested. See you, SBM. Have a good time. Good night. Yeah, if anyone's interested in this slot, just let me know. We'll have it open for, well, until we fill it. We'll have it open until it's filled. Let's see. Have they said what the Merlantis banner will be? No, they have not mentioned what the Merlantis banner will be. They did mention banners are going to be changed in the future, though. They said they're always going to keep banners as one per kingdom, which makes sense. That's what they've always done. But they did say that, well, for one, next patch is bring a new interface to banners, which is a lot better than what currently is used. But what they also mentioned is they're going to be adding some kind of new mechanic to banners in the future. What this is, they didn't mention. Nor is it in next patch, but it will be coming into the future. So not much on that, but we do know that something's going to be changing with them, which is kind of cool. Banners are, I wouldn't say irrelevant, but they're a lot less effective than what they used to be. You still need to make sure you use them for +1s here and there, but relative to what they used to be able to do for your team, it's not really as worth it anymore. Mainly because of how the mana surges work now. You very, very rarely will need them. 10 mana cost troops are about the biggest outliers for when you actually need it. Every other instance, you can pretty much get away without it. I think 7, 10, 11 are about the only 3 that you actually really need banners for. Everything else, it's perfectly fine if you don't really set towards their banner. There's also a lot of infinite loop kind of mana teams now that kind of just go past the fact that you barely even need banners anymore, since they could just loop it all out and just go crazy. Alright, let's go get rid of all this. Get our queen map down. Skull. And... oh, we got frozen off the bone dragon there. Oh, we already won. Whoops. I didn't mean to win yet. Oh well, down it goes. Do you know what skill masteries will give, example, magic attack or so on? I'm hoping for attack. Based on the kingdom, it looks like it's going to be like an HP or an armor, though. They have a lot of pretty defensive troops with like the submerge, barrier, stuff like that. I do not believe it's going to be attack or magic. I actually don't know what the value will be, though. I don't think we'll know until Friday. But the reason I want one attack is so we can do Divining Fields on Warlord 3 difficulty with Fair Shra. I need only one higher attack to be able to do it. and we'll be able to do that for our soul farming. Oh, also something else that they mentioned in the previous stream. They said they're going to be adding new stuff to the Soul Forge about every 3 to 6 months. Since the Soul Forge has been out for what now? Almost a month now? That means maybe by the end of the year they might expand more into the Soul Forge. Not this next patch, obviously, but maybe the patch before Christmas. They might end up giving out more rewards within the... Oh, I could have extra turned that. Well, actually, we still got an extra turn. Fail. I messed up, but still did it correctly. But they're probably going to be expanding out the Soul Forge then with another new mythic that you have to craft and another new mythic weapon that you need to craft. So we'll need to make sure by then to farm up all of our resources. There's no guarantee that will be happening then, but it is confirmed that they will be adding more in the future, which is what pretty much everyone was expecting. We just didn't exactly know when. We'll go move up the yellow. And where do we place the Valkyrie? Throw down to greens. And as match. But yeah, I wish it would give magic or attack. I feel like it's going to be an HP or an armor. If I had to guess exactly, I'm pretty sure Merlantis is going to be an armor kingdom. It makes sense because of like shells and stuff like that. I don't know if that is like the logic that they would go for, but it seems such defensiveness on most of the troops, so they wouldn't really put an offensive stat onto it, I wouldn't assume. Also, right now, if I'm not mistaken, there's 5 attack and 5 magic, so there's a nice even number of both, or odd number, but you know, it's a nice same number for both. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a lot more HP kingdoms right now than there are armor, so it would make perfect sense if this new kingdom is a armor kingdom. Really? Another Kraken? You're gonna make us bring out the Krakens again? Let's go do it. I think it's that team. That's not the team I was looking for. That's also not the team I'm looking for. I think I overread it earlier. Yeah, I think I did overwrite it. Let me just go put the Kraken in. There we go. T-Troll still is kind of similar. I personally prefer it with double Kraken though. When it first came out, I did do it with T-Troll, but compared to doing it with just double Kraken, I feel like it's much better with double Kraken. Same thing kind of happened when I did the Gorgolfa KrissTigger Dragon Soul team. What I used to do is use basically only like one of each and not use the double KrissTigger, but then I tried the double KrissTigger and it's like, oh yeah, this is much better. Same thing kind of with this team. I started off using Forest Troll, Sea Troll, Kraken, Queen Mab, but then after I tried double Kraken, it's like, yeah, double Kraken's probably better. Alright, so not much we can really take at the moment. We are very, very limited on the colors we can actually maneuver at this current moment in time. And he just denies us even more. Well, let's go take brown. Gotta go get the troll up. Good double green. Pretty good board for him to do it onto. At least we got a Kraken. Yeah, we just throw it. And we do get lucky. Very nice. We're frozen on green, though. We can move that. Which is a little bit annoying because he's about to create a bunch more green. Skull Distract, go. Nope, we didn't get it. But he didn't get his, so that's somewhat helpful. Oh, I might be able to glitch him right here. Oh no, I didn't get the glitch. I was hoping we could get the glitch that makes it do a lot more damage. Nope. Okay, we'll throw that down. Just destroyed him with this. And that's match. That is way match. Overkill. Way overkilled. Oh yeah, let me go see if Salty has given me anything yet. We did ask her earlier, and then we got her attention. Nope. Salty! Still hasn't given us anything. Oh, Gems of War merch. Oh yeah, they were talking about Gems of War merchandise too, by the way. Let's see. Requested that you start a merch topic. So here it is. We have made small, so small they're solo, runs of merch in the past. What sort of merch interests you? We have made a Glacial Peaks pillow, a pair of leggings, and a Mab shirt. Which Vex owns, and I will steal from her. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, they're gonna eventually have a merch shop once they get it past 505 games with all of the royalties and whatever conflict they might have with copyright. Do you ever use your Dawnbringer in PvP? No, I basically never use Dawnbringer in PvP. In Arena, I always use it. In PvP, It's not horrible in PvP. It's just not really a kind of weapon I'd want to use. I shouldn't say that. If they ever add a dragon hero class, I would use that so much with full dragon AoE. It's just outside of dragons, there aren't too many full AoE that get used at the moment. Unless you count Kraken. Kraken is technically not full AoE though. Its trait is, but its ability is not. Let him do his thing. Bunch of true damage right there. Get our greens. Gotta eat the greens. Guess we just go for a Kraken. Hope we get the blue hit and go from there. He'll get skull distracted. Please land. Got it. We won. Oh wait, we're frozen? Let me just get frozen. Oh, you do it on skull, don't you? Oh yes, you do. That's how we got frozen. Okay, that didn't give enough mana. Unfortunate. If we could get cleansed next turn, that'd be fine though. Wow, a lot of mana. Nope, no cleanse. Still no cleanse, but we can still double green without losing our turn. And now we just start throwing Krakens. I didn't get the Devourer. Oh well. And down it goes. Why they keep putting Ketris for crafting? I have no clue. They keep putting the same things over and over again. They did say that they're eventually going to be adding a schedule. They said that on the stream too. They're going to be adding a schedule eventually that will basically allow you to know ahead of time what's going to be coming. They also mentioned in a different time that they are planning on adding adding more slots so that more will be available per week. So you don't have to wait forever for every single one to roll around. But yeah, they are going to be adding a schedule for it, which is something they just mentioned on like an hour ago. Some kind of schedule so we'll know ahead of time what's coming every single week. So for example, this week you would already know what will be craftable next week, so you can kind of plan it out. Not quite sure how far ahead we'll be able to see, but I can guarantee it'll be at least 1 week ahead you'll be able to see. In some way, shape, or form. And then we just do that. Get to the green. Kraken. And that's pretty much a match. And down it goes. Oh gosh, the meta is so broken. Still need to go do a video for it. Probably gonna do that actually. Probably when I wake up tomorrow morning. We'll go do a video on that. This is obviously one of the teams. You see it everywhere, but we still need to archive it for future sake, so everyone knows what the best teams are. There was actually used to be some really funny best teams that we were never able to archive prior to us ever doing videos. You love Gorgolfa, Dawnbringer, Titan, and Infernus. Yeah, Titan for the 50% manas. That's one of the better ways to go with it, is to try going with the 50% mana. Get the quick Dawnbringer that gives barrier to everything, and you kind of just keep snowballing from there. Always pretty nice. Anyways, guys, I believe I'm going to be heading out for the night. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. I will be back tomorrow, though, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our stream. That's 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. Other than that, we will be getting an update sometime midweek this week. Console, I believe, is getting it tomorrow, so very soon, TM. Very, very soon, TM. But PC Mobile, I believe it's towards the end of this week. We don't have an official date, but it is coming out very, very soon. It's mainly a user interface change. I believe they're doing a small amount of balance, not 100% sure. And, yeah, we'll get to see. They went over most of it in their previous stream, but I'm not quite sure what they deliberately excluded or not. But anyways, guys, hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you all so much for coming down. Always greatly appreciated that you guys hang out, spend some time. And I wish I had a code. I'll go double check one last time, but Salty still has not given me the codes. But we'll have plenty of codes for later, since she is indeed giving them out now. Anyways, thank you, everyone. See ya. Goodbye. And see y'all tomorrow night.